Imagine working in an organization with no managers, no hierarchical structures to report to. You're probably either excited, skeptical, or resistant to the idea. But guess what? Some organizations are already using this management style described by Frederick Laloux as the Teal Model. So today we're going to go head to head, Teal Model versus AI, to determine which one is shaping the future of work. So let's dive in. Let's start with a quick tour through the evolution of organizational structures with some fun color coding to make things interesting. So first we start with red. Think caveman days or mob boards, and it was all about survival, power, and basically do as I say or else. And then next we move to amber. This was the age of the military and church, and everything had a process, rules, and it was about hierarchy. Your job was to follow the chain of command like a good soldier. Then we get to orange. So think corporate America, where innovation and competition ruled. It was all about being the best, climbing the corporate ladder like a boss, making profits. And then you were happy with the reward of a corner office. Now we slide into green, the era of teamwork and values. Companies started caring about culture, empowerment, and collaboration. And it sounds warm and fuzzy, but most of the times behind the scenes, the CEO was still pulling the strings. Finally, we arrived at the Teal Model. This is where it gets interesting. Organizations become the living, adaptable organisms, and team manage themselves. People bring their whole selves to work, and purpose takes center stage. But wait, is Teal really where we are now? And what about the growing influence of AI? Are these human-centered, decentralized management styles the key to success, or is there more to the story? Let's explore. The key features of the Teal model are self-management, wholeness, and evolutionary purpose. For self-management, in Teal organizations, people have the power to make their own decisions, manage their work, and take full ownership of their results. Under wholeness, the employees bring their authentic selves to work with all their unique talents and perspectives. This boosts engagement and creates a more fulfilling work environment. Evolutionary purpose means that Teal organizations don't follow rigid plans. They adapt, working to a purpose that's bigger than themselves and is bigger than just profits, like making a real impact in the world. Looking at the key features of self-management, wholeness, and evolutionary purpose, I think we've all experienced a little bit of this during the pandemic. If you remember when people were joining meetings remotely and there were kids and cats in the background, and the focus was on surviving the pandemic and our mental health. And so there was a shift from profit making to people. I remember this video which went around, and it was this man who was trying to keep his kids from joining a meeting that he was having with the BBC. And I think he was angry, but he was trying to keep his composure. And I think I can share that here.
It's happened all the time. The question is, how do democracies respond to those scandals?
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shipping.
I would be surprised if they do.
That's funny, right? Interesting enough, that was before the pandemic. I think it was in 2017. But let's talk about the success of this Teal style. Organizations like Zappos, Patagonia, and Birdsong have adopted this. But in my research, while these companies are successful, the likes of Amazon, Apple, and Walmart, these traditional organizations are worth billions or trillions more. So what's the real measure of success here? Is it just about profits, or is it just shifting towards employee experience and purpose? As someone who coaches leaders on organizational culture, it does require reflection, and there's a checklist of questions that I go through to understand the business priorities. And some of the questions I ask business leaders are, what kind of organization are you? What kind of organization do you want to be? Who are your stakeholders? What skills do you need? How well do your current systems support growth? And how do you integrate technology like AI to maintain or enhance your structure, whether it's Teal or other? Answers to these can define what success means to your organization, and then you can adapt accordingly. In fact, Otti Vigt, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, shares a view that the Teal model is not an evolution, but what an organization chooses as a management style or culture. And he thinks that we need to be careful about the application of this Teal concept, where if you give more freedom than agency, it can lead to boredom, whilst more agency than freedom can lead to chaos. I'm not sure whether I'm saying this the right way around, But the point here is that the Teal model still needs some structure to avoid the real issue of boredom and chaos. And I have many thoughts on this, and I don't have enough time to go through this in this video to discuss things like structure, practices, and policies to make self-management teams successful. So I can cover that in a later video. But I will touch on the checklist questions of how to integrate technology, because an interview with Gawdat by Thought Economics discussed that by 2049, hear this, AI will be 1 billion times more intelligent than humans. So if we are saying that Teal is the future of work, then we cannot look at this future without AI. Hence why this video is looking at Teal versus AI. So let's talk AI. According to IBM, artificial intelligence, AI, is a type of technology that helps computers and machines think and learn like humans. They can solve problems, make decisions, be creative, and even work on their own. Technology is evolving faster than ever, and AI, automation, and shifting demographics are forcing companies to rethink how they operate. Rigid, outdated structures just don't cut it anymore. However, there's a risk that AI could undermine self-management by decentralizing decision-making through algorithms. So imagine this, AI might decide who gets promoted, what tasks people should focus on, taking away the autonomy that Teal is built on. This raises ethical concerns like data privacy and surveillance. What happens when an algorithm knows more about your work patterns than you do? It's quite scary, right? So there is a battle of human autonomy versus machine efficiency. Teal emphasizes human autonomy, while AI pushes for speed and accuracy with machine efficiency. However, it doesn't mean that AI and Teal can't work together. At this rate, we don't even have a choice. It is in use everywhere, from customer service chatbots to banking processes and entertainment. So we cannot deny its benefits. Then how do you combine AI with a Teal culture? The Teal model can provide the framework for this collaboration, ensuring that AI is used in such a way that amplifies human potential rather than replacing it. In fact, when AI handles repetitive tasks and analyzes data, it can free up the human talent for high value work like creativity, empathy, and strategic thinking. In this way, organizations can create a harmonious balance between technology and humanity, driving progress while preserving the essence of what makes us human. As we look to the future of organizations, it's clear that the Teal model and AI are not mutually exclusive. So although the world of AI can be scary, the case of the Teal model and the features of empowerment, wholeness, and evolutionary purpose may actually work better embracing AI. Organizations can create that new standard of work, which is more humane or human, more agile, and more purpose-driven. I hope you found this exploration of the Teal model and AI thought-provoking. I feel that we will revisit this topic many times, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. How do you think these two forces will shape the future of work? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.